Have you ever felt like your career is taking over your life, leaving little to no time for your personal goals? Or maybe you've been so focused on your personal life that your professional aspirations have taken a back seat. So you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, with its constant deadlines, pressures, and endless responsibilities, finding a true balance between your work and personal life can seem almost impossible. But here's the great news. Achieving that balance isn't just possible. It's absolutely essential for your health, happiness, and long-term success. We all face the struggle, and sometimes it feels like one side of our life gets all the attention while the other gets neglected. But what if I told you that it's not about choosing one over the other? Instead, it's about creating a life where both your professional goals and personal fulfillment can coexist and thrive. And guess what? It's entirely within your reach. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into how you can regain control of both your career and personal life. I'll be sharing practical, actionable strategies that will help you understand why achieving balance is not just a luxury, but a necessity for your overall well-being and success. Set and clarify your priorities to ensure that your personal life and professional ambitions are aligned, not competing. Master time management so that you can accomplish what matters most without feeling overwhelmed or burnt out. Maintain your health, nurture your relationships, and keep your motivation strong in both areas of your life. Adapt to life's challenges and stay balanced, even when things don't go as planned. The truth is, it's possible to be successful at work while also living a fulfilling personal life. It's about making intentional choices, setting boundaries, and staying flexible when things get tough. If you're ready to learn how to balance your goals, increase your productivity, and improve the quality of your life, then stay with me. This video is for you. Chapter 1: Why balancing personal and professional goals is crucial. Achieving a balance between personal and professional goals isn't merely a task of managing time effectively. It's an essential factor in maintaining your overall well-being. Both your personal and professional lives are integral parts of who you are, and when one overshadows the other, the consequences can be profound, affecting not just your performance but your health and happiness as well. This balance is crucial for sustaining your mental, emotional, and physical health in the long term. The dangers of imbalance. The modern world often promotes the idea that success means prioritizing your career above all else. In many cases, work demands never seem to stop. Tight deadlines, high expectations, and constant pressure to advance or prove your worth. It's easy to see why so many people find themselves dedicating all their time and energy to climbing the career ladder, often to the detriment of their personal lives. When you focus exclusively on work, your personal well-being can quickly suffer. You might find yourself missing out on time with your family or loved ones. Work meetings take precedence over your child's recital, or you skip your evening workout to finish up a project that could have waited until the next day. Over time, this imbalance can lead to stress, exhaustion, and even burnout. These feelings may be accompanied by guilt, as you realize that you're sacrificing meaningful relationships or neglecting your own health. Conversely, an overwhelming focus on personal life, whether it's spending too much time on hobbies, managing family commitments, or personal crises, can make you feel like you're not moving forward in your career. This can lead to feelings of unfulfillment or stagnation, especially if you're not seeing the professional growth you desire. When you're not actively pursuing your career goals, you might feel like you're letting opportunities slip away. This imbalance creates a different form of stress, where you feel torn between wanting to nurture your personal life while also striving to meet the demands of your professional role. In both scenarios, something is inevitably sacrificed, either your personal satisfaction or your professional success. The importance of balance for long-term success. True balance isn't just about splitting time equally between your job and personal life. It's about creating a life where both elements coexist and enhance each other. Balance enables you to recharge, to foster deeper relationships, and to improve your overall sense of well-being. The more in tune you are with both sides of your life, the more likely you are to experience mental clarity, emotional resilience, and a greater sense of purpose. Impact on mental and emotional health. A key benefit of achieving balance is the improvement in mental and emotional health. When you're constantly immersed in your work and neglecting your personal life, it leads to chronic stress. Over time, this stress can escalate into more serious health problems like anxiety, depression, and even physical issues such as heart disease or sleep disorders. Stress, when left unchecked, becomes a silent destroyer of both professional productivity and personal happiness. On the flip side, if you spend too much time focusing on personal matters and neglect your career, you risk falling behind professionally, which can bring about feelings of frustration, anxiety, and inadequacy. Having both career success and personal fulfillment doesn't just create a feeling of satisfaction, it also enhances emotional resilience. You're better able to cope with challenges because you have a sense of purpose that isn't solely tied to your job or to personal relationships. This holistic well-being allows you to remain more adaptable when life throws curveballs, boosting productivity and creativity. When there's balance between work and personal life, productivity and creativity flourish. You're more motivated to perform well at work because you feel rejuvenated from your personal experiences. Time spent with family, friends, or on hobbies isn't wasted. It's actually fueling your ability to perform better at work. Creativity often thrives when you're relaxed and not under constant pressure. By balancing both aspects of your life, you give your mind the space it needs to think creatively and find solutions to problems that might have seemed impossible before. Health benefits, physical and mental. The physical toll of being overworked is undeniable. Chronic stress from work can take a huge toll on your body, manifesting in fatigue, weight gain, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. These physical health issues can spill over into your personal life, making it even harder to recharge and focus on the things that matter most to you. On the other hand, over-prioritizing personal matters, such as focusing too much on social life or family obligations, can cause you to fall behind on your career. This can lead to feelings of anxiety about financial stability, career growth, or future opportunities, which, in turn, can affect your mental health. True balance helps avoid these extremes, allowing you to stay physically healthy while also maintaining a clear, focused mind. Exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and eating well are essential aspects of maintaining that balance, alongside creating boundaries between work and personal life. Physical health is often the foundation upon which emotional and mental resilience are built. Sustainable success, the key to longevity. Ultimately, true balance is not a one-time fix, but a sustainable way of living. Achieving balance allows you to pursue success in both areas without the constant feeling of sacrifice or burnout. When both your personal and professional goals are in harmony, you create a life that supports long-term success in all its forms. You no longer need to choose between your career and personal happiness. They become mutually reinforcing, helping you to perform better at work, feel more connected in your personal life, and maintain a healthier lifestyle. By learning to balance your time, energy, and priorities between both realms, you allow yourself to thrive. The result is a life filled with purpose, achievement, and well-being. A life where both your professional ambitions and personal happiness exist side by side. Chapter 2. Setting priorities, the first step to balance. Achieving balance between your personal and professional life doesn't happen by accident. It requires intentional effort, and at the heart of that effort lies one critical aspect: setting priorities. In a world filled with constant distractions and competing demands, it's easy to become overwhelmed and lose sight of what truly matters. Without a clear understanding of your priorities, trying to maintain any form of balance will feel like a constant struggle. The first step to finding balance is not about managing time better, but about understanding your core priorities in both your career and your personal life. The power of self-reflection. Setting priorities begins with deep self-reflection. In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to fall into a reactive mode, responding to emails, attending meetings, or fulfilling obligations without ever questioning if these tasks align with your true values. To find balance, you must first step back and think about what matters most to you. Ask yourself, what do I value deeply in life? What brings me the most joy and fulfillment? For some, it might be the pursuit of career success, the challenge of advancing professionally, or the recognition that comes with achieving certain milestones. For others, it could be the time spent with family, the ability to nurture relationships, or dedicating time to personal passions and hobbies. For many, it's a combination of both. Understanding what truly drives you, what gives you meaning and purpose, is the foundation upon which you can build your priorities. This self-reflection helps you gain clarity on what you want from life. It allows you to distinguish between what's truly important and what might just be noise or external pressures. By identifying your values, you create a lens through which you can evaluate both personal and professional demands. Aligning priorities with your goals. Once you've defined your values, the next step is to align your priorities with your goals, both personal and professional. Understanding your priorities isn't just about recognizing what's important. It's about making sure those priorities are reflected in your actions and decisions. In your professional life, in your career, you need to be discerning about where you spend your time and energy. There will always be tasks and responsibilities that seem urgent, but not all of them will contribute meaningfully to your long-term vision. Reflecting on your professional goals is critical. Ask yourself, what are the most important tasks and projects that will propel my career forward? Which activities contribute most directly to my long-term vision? What tasks can I delegate, delay, or eliminate altogether to free up space for high-priority activities? For example, you may find that working on a specific project or developing a particular skill aligns with your ultimate career goals, whereas other tasks might be distractions that don't help you move forward. Prioritizing tasks that directly connect to your professional growth helps you focus on what's important and let go of things that drain your time and energy without offering meaningful rewards. In your personal life, the same approach applies to your personal life. It's not enough to simply be busy. Your personal life should also be fulfilling. Start by asking yourself, what personal goals bring me joy and fulfillment? What are the things I do that truly make me feel alive? Whether it's spending time with loved ones, traveling, learning something new, or pursuing hobbies, how do I want to show up in my relationships and my community? These are the personal goals that should occupy your mind and time. Whether it's dedicating more time to fitness, making sure you're available for your family, or carving out moments to explore new interests, your personal goals deserve as much attention as your professional ones. The key is ensuring that these personal goals are not sidelined by the demands of work. Creating an action plan. Understanding your priorities is a crucial first step, but it doesn't stop there. Action is required to bring these priorities to life. Simply knowing what's important won't help you achieve balance if you don't actively work towards your goals. Here's where creating an action plan comes into play. An action plan helps you take your priorities and transform them into concrete steps that you can integrate into your daily life. For both your career and personal life, you need to map out specific actions that will move you closer to your goals. For example, for your professional life, this might include blocking time for focused work, setting clear deadlines, and prioritizing projects that contribute to your long-term vision. You may also want to set aside time for professional development, networking, or skill-building activities. For your personal life, this could mean scheduling regular family time, ensuring you take regular breaks for self-care, or committing to activities that contribute to your physical and emotional health, like exercise or pursuing a creative hobby. The action plan should be dynamic and adaptable, acknowledging that your priorities can shift over time. What may be a top priority now might not hold the same weight 6 months from now. By consistently reviewing and adjusting your priorities, you maintain flexibility and adaptability in your journey toward balance. The importance of regularly revisiting your priorities. Your priorities are not static. They will evolve as your life and circumstances change. This is why it's important to regularly revisit and reassess your priorities. A phase of intense focus on your career might be necessary at one point, especially if you're in a major transition or looking to make significant progress. At other times, your personal life might demand more attention, especially during periods of family milestones or personal health challenges. However, it's essential to keep both sides of your life in perspective and adjust your priorities accordingly. For instance, if you find yourself spending excessive time at work and feeling disconnected from your personal life, it might be time to recalibrate and schedule more time for family or personal pursuits. Similarly, if personal distractions are taking over, it might be time to refocus and prioritize professional goals. Creating a balanced life through purposeful decision-making. Setting priorities helps you make purposeful decisions about where to invest your time and energy. Each choice you make should be aligned with your values and long-term goals. Whether it's choosing to stay late at the office or turning down an after-work invitation in favor of family time, your decisions will reflect your priorities. Over time, these conscious decisions compound into a life that's not only balanced but also meaningful. Chapter 3: Managing Time Wisely. Once you've set your priorities, the next essential step in achieving balance is managing your time effectively. Time management is often touted as the ultimate solution for balancing personal and professional goals, but it's important to understand that time management is more than just creating schedules or ticking off tasks. True time management is about making intentional choices that align with your priorities and support your overall well-being. It's about structuring your day in a way that reflects your values and allows space for both work and personal life. Crafting a comprehensive schedule. The first step in managing your time wisely is to create a comprehensive daily or weekly schedule. This schedule should go beyond just work tasks. It's essential to allocate time for both work-related responsibilities and personal activities, ensuring that you're dedicating time to what matters most. In this schedule, include everything work meetings, deadlines, but also family time, self-care, exercise, hobbies, and even downtime. Having a visual representation of how your day or week is laid out will allow you to see if you are truly balancing both sides of your life or if one area is being neglected. You can use a variety of tools to help with this process, from digital calendars and productivity apps like Google Calendar, Notion, or Trello to more traditional methods like physical planners or bullet journals. While digital tools can be convenient for setting reminders and automating notifications, many people find that writing things down by hand helps them process and reflect on their tasks and priorities in a more tangible way. Whether digital or physical, the key is consistency. Using a system that helps you keep track of your priorities and commitments so you can stay on top of both your professional and personal life. Time blocking, a structured approach. One of the most effective time management techniques is time blocking. Time blocking involves breaking your day into distinct blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or activity. This technique helps ensure that each area of your life receives the attention it deserves. For example, a typical day might look something like this: 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Morning exercise. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Focused work session with minimal distractions. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch and quick break. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Collaborative meetings or project work. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Family time, perhaps picking up the kids, helping with homework. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Personal development. reading, learning new skills, etc. 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dinner with family and relaxation. 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Wind down with personal activities, hobbies, reading, self-care. By allocating specific blocks of time to activities like focused work, exercise, family, and personal time, you ensure that there's space for everything that is important. Time blocking can be particularly helpful for avoiding the common trap of work creeping into personal time or personal tasks eating into work hours. Remember that time blocking doesn't need to be rigid. Life is unpredictable, and things will sometimes come up. However, having these blocks in place makes it easier to prioritize and adjust when needed, knowing that you've already dedicated time to both aspects of your life. The power of saying no. One of the most difficult yet powerful aspects of time management is learning to say no. In a world full of obligations, requests, and opportunities, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitting. Many people feel the pressure to accept every invitation, agree to every additional task, or take on extra work in order to please others. However, saying yes to everything dilutes your ability to focus on what matters most. Saying no is not about being rude or rejecting others. It's about protecting your time and ensuring that your energy is being directed toward your priorities. It's an essential skill for maintaining balance. By saying no to commitments that don't align with your personal or professional goals, you make space for the things that truly contribute to your success and well-being. For example, if you're offered additional work hours that conflict with a family event, saying no allows you to preserve that time with loved ones. Similarly, if you're invited to an event or meeting that doesn't align with your current priorities or goals, respectfully declining can help you avoid spreading yourself too thin. Taking breaks, a key to avoiding burnout. Time management isn't just about scheduling work and personal time. It also involves ensuring that you're taking enough breaks. In our busy, productivity-driven world, many people make the mistake of thinking that working longer hours or pushing through fatigue will lead to greater success. However, this often leads to burnout and diminished productivity. It's crucial to build in time for regular breaks throughout the day. Studies show that taking short, frequent breaks enhances focus and creativity. For instance, after working for about 60 to 90 minutes, take a 5 to 10 minute break to recharge. Use this time to stretch, walk, meditate, or simply step away from your workspace. These brief pauses allow your brain to rest, which ultimately improves your efficiency when you return to work. Similarly, don't neglect the importance of longer breaks, like weekends or taking vacations. Time off from work is essential for your physical and mental health. Whether it's a weekend getaway, a staycation, or a few days of relaxation, disconnecting from work helps you recharge, gain perspective, and return with renewed energy and focus. The role of flexibility in time management. While time management techniques like time blocking and creating schedules are important, it's equally vital to allow for flexibility. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and unexpected situations will arise. The key is to stay adaptable. When things don't go as scheduled, rather than feeling frustrated, adjust your approach. For example, if a work meeting runs over and you miss your designated family time, find another block of time in your day to make up for it. Perhaps it means starting work earlier the next day or adjusting your evening plans. Flexibility ensures that you don't get thrown off track and that you can still honor your priorities, even when life presents challenges. Chapter 4. Staying productive without overworking. The pressure to work longer hours in order to achieve success is something many of us experience. The idea of working harder and longer is often celebrated in today's hustle culture. However, working excessively without allowing time for rest or personal activities can lead to burnout, decreased productivity, and a reduced quality of life. To achieve a true work-life balance, It's crucial to shift the focus from working longer hours to working smarter and more effectively. Identify high-impact tasks. One of the core principles of staying productive without overworking is learning to focus on the most impactful tasks. In both your professional and personal life, the goal is to identify and prioritize activities that give you the highest return on investment in terms of your time, energy, and effort. At work, this means recognizing which projects, tasks, or responsibilities will have the greatest impact on your career. Rather than getting caught up in low-priority tasks that might give the illusion of productivity, focus on high-priority projects that align with your long-term goals. Ask yourself, which tasks will propel my career forward? Which projects have the most value for my company or clients? In your personal life, the same logic applies. It's easy to get caught up in busy work, running errands, checking off a long to-do list, or engaging in activities that don't contribute to your overall happiness or well-being. Instead, prioritize activities that truly enhance your life. This could involve spending quality time with loved ones, focusing on personal development, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. By consciously focusing on high-return activities, you can avoid feeling like you're spinning your wheels and make real progress in both your personal and professional life. The power of single tasking. Another productivity principle to embrace is single tasking. In today's fast-paced world, multitasking is often seen as a desirable skill. However, research has shown that multitasking actually reduces efficiency, increases stress, and leads to mistakes. When you split your focus between multiple tasks, the quality of your work decreases, and you waste precious time as your brain constantly switches between different activities. Instead of trying to juggle many things at once, focus on one task at a time. This doesn't mean working slower, but rather working more intentionally and with more focus. When you focus on completing a task from start to finish, you not only improve the quality of the task, but also reduce the time it takes to finish it. Completing tasks with full attention also gives you a sense of accomplishment, which boosts your motivation and reduces stress. For example, when working, focus on one project for a set period, then move on to the next. Similarly, in your personal life, avoid dividing your attention between different activities. If you're having dinner with family, put away your phone and fully engage with the people around you. These moments of full engagement lead to better outcomes, both at work and in life. The art of delegation. One of the most valuable skills in achieving balance and staying productive is delegation. Many people feel like they have to do everything themselves, which leads to unnecessary stress and exhaustion. However, delegating tasks, whether at work or in your personal life, can be a powerful way to increase your efficiency and focus on what truly matters. In your personal life, delegation could involve sharing household responsibilities with a partner, family members, or roommates. For instance, instead of trying to handle all the cooking, cleaning, or errands on your own, involve others. This not only reduces your workload, but also fosters a sense of teamwork and cooperation. At work, delegation is equally important. Often, we feel the pressure to take on everything ourselves in order to demonstrate our competence or to control the outcome of a project. However, delegating tasks that do not require your specific expertise or attention allows you to free up time for higher priority work. Identify tasks that can be handled by others on your team and delegate them confidently. This will not only make you more productive, but also help you build a more collaborative and efficient work environment. Delegation also requires trust. You need to trust that others will complete tasks to the required standard, and you need to be willing to let go of some control. The goal is not to relinquish all responsibility, but to focus your energy on the areas where you can have the greatest impact. Taking breaks. The key to sustainable productivity. Regular breaks are crucial for maintaining long-term productivity. Many people think that the longer they work without stopping, the more they will accomplish. In reality, working for extended periods without rest leads to mental fatigue, reduced focus, and lower efficiency. Studies have shown that taking short, frequent breaks throughout the day actually boosts productivity. The brain can only maintain focus for a limited time before it becomes fatigued. By stepping away from your work periodically, whether for a 5-minute stretch or a walk, you give your mind and body a chance to recharge. This allows you to return to your tasks with renewed focus and energy, making you more productive in the long run. For example, a popular technique for ensuring breaks is the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This technique helps maintain sustained focus while also ensuring that you're taking the necessary breaks to recharge. Taking longer breaks is equally important. You don't need to wait for a vacation to step back from work and relax. Regular weekends off, taking vacations, or simply taking an afternoon off once in a while can do wonders for your productivity. It allows your mind to reset and prevents burnout, which ultimately makes you more efficient when you return to work. Working smarter, not harder. The key to balancing productivity with well-being is to work smarter, not harder. This involves being mindful of how you allocate your time and energy. By focusing on high-priority tasks, single-tasking, delegating, and taking breaks, you can accomplish more while avoiding the trap of overworking. Working smarter doesn't mean working less, but it means working in a way that maximizes the return on your efforts while protecting your mental, emotional, and physical health. It's also important to recognize that sustainable success is about consistency, not intensity. If you push yourself too hard for too long, you'll burn out. But if you adopt habits that allow for consistent productivity without overexerting yourself, you'll find that you can maintain a steady pace that keeps you moving toward your goals without sacrificing your well-being. Chapter 5: Maintaining Health and Relationships. Success in your career or personal endeavors will always be limited if your health and relationships are neglected. Both play a crucial role in your overall well-being, and ensuring they are nurtured and maintained is essential for achieving long-term balance and fulfillment. Neglecting these aspects of life can lead to stress, burnout, and feelings of isolation, which can undermine both personal and professional success. Physical health, the foundation of well-being. Your physical health is the foundation upon which your productivity, mental clarity, and emotional resilience rest. When you neglect your body, it becomes harder to maintain focus, perform at a high level, or even enjoy your personal life. Maintaining your physical health is not only about avoiding illness, but also about optimizing your performance in all areas of life. Exercise, boosting physical and mental health. Regular exercise is a cornerstone of good health, and it has profound effects on both physical and mental well-being. Engaging in physical activity, whether it's walking, running, yoga, or strength training, has been shown to reduce stress, increase energy, improve sleep quality, and even boost self-esteem. Exercise also promotes the release of endorphins, chemicals in the brain that elevate mood and reduce anxiety. Incorporating regular exercise into your routine can be as simple as committing to a daily walk, a few rounds of stretching in the morning, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is to make it consistent and non-negotiable. When you take care of your body, your mind and spirit will follow suit. If your schedule is tight, you can find creative ways to stay active, whether that means short, high-intensity workouts that fit into your day or outdoor activities that allow you to connect with nature. The idea is to make exercise a habit, not an afterthought. Diet and sleep, essential components for productivity. In addition to exercise, maintaining a balanced diet and getting sufficient sleep are critical components of good health. Poor nutrition or insufficient sleep can lead to fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and an increased risk of chronic conditions, all of which can hinder your ability to focus on your goals. Make sleep a priority. The recommended amount of sleep varies by age, But for most adults, aiming for 7 to 9 hours per night is ideal. This ensures your body has the time to repair itself, your mind can consolidate memories, and you wake up feeling refreshed and energized. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can severely impair cognitive functions like memory, decision-making, and creativity. Similarly, eating a balanced diet is not just about fueling your body, but about enhancing your mental clarity and emotional stability. Incorporate nutrient-dense foods that provide your body with vitamins, minerals, and energy needed for sustained focus throughout the day. Avoid excessive caffeine or processed foods that can lead to energy crashes and irritability. A healthy diet doesn't mean depriving yourself, but making intentional choices that nourish your body and mind. Mental health, nurturing inner strength. Physical health is crucial, but mental health is just as important, especially in maintaining balance and resilience in both your personal and professional life. Mental well-being influences how you respond to stress, how you manage emotions, and how you navigate challenges. Practicing self-care. Taking care of your mental health starts with recognizing that it is just as important as physical health. Practice self-care by taking time for activities that help you relax and recharge. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes each day can provide space for your mind to rest and process the challenges of life. These practices not only reduce stress, but also allow you to step back and gain perspective on the challenges you face. Another effective mental health practice is mindfulness, which involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. This can be done through deep breathing exercises, guided mindfulness practices, or simply being conscious of your thoughts as you go about your day. Regular mindfulness practice can increase emotional resilience, enhance focus, and improve decision-making. Mental health is not just about managing stress. It's about building emotional resilience. The more emotionally resilient you are, the better equipped you will be to cope with life's inevitable ups and downs. Engaging in activities that support mental well-being ensures that you remain adaptable and able to handle challenges with grace and strength. Relationships, the social foundation of happiness. Relationships are another crucial pillar of well-being. Strong, supportive relationships provide emotional stability, contribute to your happiness, and are essential for navigating life's difficulties. Whether it's family, friends, or romantic relationships, having people who understand and support you can make all the difference in maintaining balance. Quality time over quantity. In today's busy world, it's easy to let relationships fall by the wayside in favor of work or other commitments. However, quality is far more important than quantity when it comes to relationships. It's not about how much time you spend with others, but how present you are during the time you do spend together. Whether it's a dinner with family, a weekend getaway with a partner, or a catch-up phone call with a friend, make sure to prioritize meaningful moments. Set aside time for relationships just as you would for work-related tasks. Schedule regular calls, dinner dates, or hangouts with loved ones. Even during busy work periods, don't let these important connections slip away. The emotional support you receive from these relationships will help sustain you during times of stress and pressure. Open communication and boundaries. Healthy relationships are built on open communication and mutual respect. Be honest about your needs, your struggles, and your successes. Sharing your feelings and listening to others fosters deeper connections and promotes understanding. At the same time, it's important to set boundaries in your relationships, ensuring that your time and energy are respected. In both personal and professional relationships, setting clear boundaries prevents you from becoming overwhelmed or taken advantage of. It also allows you to protect your own time, ensuring that you can balance both your personal and professional commitments. Boundaries are not about building walls, but about respecting yourself and others by maintaining a healthy balance of give and take. Integrating health and relationships into your life. The key to maintaining both health and relationships is integration. It's not enough to think of health and relationships as separate, isolated aspects of your life. You must actively integrate practices that promote health and nurture relationships into your daily routine. For example, rather than viewing exercise as a separate task, consider making physical activity a social event. Go for a walk with a friend or partner. Use meal prep or cooking as an opportunity to bond with family or friends. Take breaks throughout your workday to call a loved one and check in, or practice mindfulness to keep your mental health in check. By integrating these practices into your everyday life, you create a sustainable routine that allows you to thrive both personally and professionally. Health and relationships are not just separate goals to be checked off, but integral elements of your journey toward balance. Chapter 6. Adapting to life's challenges. Life is unpredictable. No matter how well you plan or how carefully you balance your personal and professional goals, challenges will arise, both expected and unexpected. Whether it's a personal crisis, a sudden change in your work environment, a global event like a pandemic, or even a shift in your relationships, the ability to adapt is what keeps you on track and ensures that you can maintain a healthy balance in your life. The key to thriving amidst challenges is flexibility and resilience. Rather than viewing challenges as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth, learning, and reinvention. The way you respond to these situations often determines how well you can maintain balance in your personal and professional life. Flexibility, the cornerstone of adaptation. Flexibility is vital when things don't go according to plan. Life is not a straight line. It's full of twists and turns that can derail even the most carefully planned schedules. Whether it's an unexpected family emergency, a sudden work deadline, a health issue, or any number of unforeseen events, learning how to adjust to these disruptions is critical to maintaining your balance. Reassessing priorities. The first step in adapting is to reassess your priorities when a disruption occurs. During times of crisis or when things are not going as planned, take a moment to step back and reevaluate what is truly important. Perhaps the situation demands that you shift focus temporarily. Maybe work requires extra attention for a week, or you need to care for a loved one. Flexibility means being willing to adjust your priorities based on your current circumstances. When an unexpected situation arises, adjust your expectations. You might not be able to focus equally on work and personal life in the same way you did before. It's essential to recognize that balance doesn't mean perfection or even equal distribution of time. It means being able to adapt and prioritize effectively. In some cases, this might mean temporarily prioritizing work, while in other instances, your personal life may need to take precedence. Maintaining calm and clarity. In the midst of a disruption, it's easy to become overwhelmed and stressed. However, maintaining calm is crucial for making sound decisions. When life throws curveballs, take a deep breath and focus on clarity. A clear mind will help you think critically about how to proceed and what needs to be adjusted. Use this time to reflect on your values and long-term goals. By reconnecting with what truly matters, you'll find that you're better able to recalibrate and move forward, even in the midst of adversity. Reflecting on your core goals gives you the strength to adjust without feeling lost or directionless. Learning from setbacks, turning challenges into opportunities. Not everything will go as planned, and when setbacks occur, it's crucial to learn from them. Failures and obstacles are inevitable, but how you approach them will determine whether they become a stumbling block or a stepping stone. Reevaluating your goals. When life challenges your balance, it's a perfect time to reassess your goals. Take a moment to reflect on your progress and ask yourself whether your goals are still aligned with your values. Are the tasks you've been prioritizing helping you achieve your long-term objectives? Sometimes, setbacks serve as a reminder that goals or strategies need to be adjusted. If a crisis in your personal life has temporarily derailed your professional progress, consider whether your goals need to be modified in light of your new reality. Do your goals reflect the reality of your life now, or do they need to be adapted to fit your current circumstances? Regularly reassessing your goals and strategies ensures that you stay aligned with what matters most to you. Improving time management. Another key area to evaluate when things don't go as planned is your time management techniques. Life challenges may highlight flaws in how you allocate your time or where you've been spreading yourself too thin. Perhaps you've been focusing on tasks that don't truly align with your priorities, or maybe you've been overcommitting to external demands. Use setbacks as opportunities to evaluate how you can refine your time management skills. Look for patterns that may have led to stress or burnout, and ask yourself how you can adjust your routines to work smarter, not harder. Perhaps you need to delegate more, set stricter boundaries, or give yourself more time to recover after periods of intense work. The power of support. Asking for help. A significant challenge many people face when dealing with setbacks is the temptation to do it all alone. This often leads to burnout, frustration, and a sense of isolation. However, asking for help is a vital part of managing life's challenges and maintaining balance. Whether it's seeking professional guidance, emotional support from loved ones, or simply delegating tasks at work, asking for help can ease the burden and help you navigate difficult times more effectively. Professional guidance. If you're facing a challenge in your career or work-life balance, seeking professional guidance can be invaluable. This could be in the form of a mentor, therapist, career coach, or a support group. These individuals can offer objective perspectives, helping you assess the situation and brainstorm solutions you might not have considered. Professional guidance can provide you with the tools to overcome challenges and come out stronger. Emotional support. Don't underestimate the power of emotional support from friends, family, or peers. During tough times, talking to someone who understands your struggles can offer relief and new insights. Opening up to others also helps reduce feelings of isolation, which can compound stress and overwhelm. Sometimes, just knowing you're not alone in your struggles can provide the strength you need to keep moving forward. When you allow others to share the burden, you're not just lightening your load. You're also fostering deeper and more meaningful connections with those around you. Delegating tasks. At work and at home, delegation can be a game changer. It's not always easy to relinquish control, but when you're facing challenges, delegating tasks helps you focus on what matters most. Whether it's at home, where family members can pitch in, or at work, where colleagues can take on some of your responsibilities, delegating allows you to conserve your energy for the tasks that align most closely with your goals. Delegating doesn't mean you're incapable, it means you're strategic. It's a sign of strength to know when to ask for help, especially when it allows you to manage your time and energy more effectively. Conclusion. Embracing life's challenges as opportunities for growth. Life's challenges are inevitable, but they don't have to derail your progress or cause you to lose balance. By practicing flexibility, learning from setbacks, and seeking support, you can navigate difficulties more smoothly and come out even stronger. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, reflection, and improvement. The more resilient and adaptable you become, the more successfully you'll be able to maintain balance in both your personal and professional life, even when things don't go according to plan. Remember, achieving balance is a journey, not a destination. And every time you adapt to a challenge, you're building the tools and strategies that will help you continue on that path, no matter what life throws your way. Conclusion. We've explored the essential steps to achieving a balanced life, how to set clear priorities, manage your time effectively, stay productive without burning out, and nurture your health and relationships. The journey to balancing your personal and professional goals is ever evolving, but with the right mindset and practical strategies, you have the power to create the life you've always wanted. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more actionable tips on living a more balanced, fulfilling life. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one strategy that's helped you achieve balance in your own life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for being part of today's discussion. Here's wishing you not just success, but a life full of happiness, health, and harmony. Remember, balance is not about perfection. It's about finding what works for you. Keep striving and take care of yourself.